It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. Hey, Dave.
Thanks very much. Now, Commissioner Adam Silver is continuing to push for the creation of an in-season tournament. He says the notion is to steal a page from European soccer. It's not the Larry O'Brien Trophy, but something secondary that teams care about. Something you'd see players go into that extra gear for. Kevin, back to you.
That's pretty intriguing, DA. That's an interesting story, and we thank you for giving it to us. You can feel the excitement for the new season. And, Greg, when you were playing, is there an opening day that really stands out in your mind?
Back in '95, I think it was, we started the season with back-to-back wins. The team was feeling good. Then we promptly lost 21 straight.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. They've got the eraser, and it's Muhammad in at the 5 spot. And for Kansas City, we've got Bonner, and it's Griffin in at the power forward position. And it's Kansas City to start out. Guarded by Holmes. The pass to Teague. He kicks it to Bonner. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Bonner's got the first points of the night for Kansas City. Here's Boston now. Passes it to Holmes. Now Muhammad, defended by Griffin. Muhammad passed to Holmes. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Griffin against Muhammad. Maury. They get it back. Pass to Wheeler. That's tipped. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Muhammad pulls it in.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
To the left wing. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
Boy, I like the fact that's intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be in their face all night long.
A three-pointer is right on target.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
For Boston, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Now, here's Holmes. He's tightly guarded. To the wing on the left. Here's Bryan. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Boston trails by 6. And there's the drive. It's blocked. Guarded by Holmes. Griffin trying to get open, and it's good for 2. He has 7.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston. And it's their first look at this year's Kansas City team for their first regular season game.
Let's see who's the loudest. Fans, that was your Kansas City dancers.
For Boston, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And the basket by Muhammad.
Holds.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Bonner kicks to T. Kansas City gets it back in a new 14. Guarded by Holmes. Just 5 on the clock. Not happening that time. His second miss in 5 shots. Down low, here's Wheeler. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
"13 feet away. No good off the back of the rim. Boston trails by 4. Here's Bryan, and he jams it with authority.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, with that emphatic slam.
And guys, that'll get his heart rate up a little bit, I can tell you that. Watch out, he can be a dangerous player when his motor is revved up that way.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
The chosen one, he's checked in for Boston.
First team
ABC
foul.
comes in for the eraser.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to ABC. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Assist goes
And
to
really, it's been a major
Muhammad.
aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Nixon. From deep. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Boston trailing. Inside. And it's all evened up.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
For Kansas City, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Beyond the arc. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
There's the pass to ABC. Now Muhammad. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Harlan.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Here's Nixon. Another 3 for Kansas City.
It seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that
Kansas City
open
foul call.
from three-point range, I'm sure that was not
Personal
a
foul.
part of the game plan.
Second
Z's
team
checked
foul.
in for Boston.
In for Boston. Number 43.
Here's the chosen one. He's
2
still
minutes remaining
scoreless so far in this
2
one.
minutes.
Pass to Z. Now a timeout called by Boston.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Fans, that was your Kansas City answers. Fans, that was your Kansas City answers.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Got a piece of it. Uncovered. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Boston trails by 4. 1:31 left here in the first quarter. Here's Muhammad, and he bangs it home with one hand.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
For Kansas City, they've gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Here's Nixon. Another 3 for Kansas City.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up
Number
3
11.
straight from beyond the arc right now.
And they keep
Harlan.
hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
To the paint, here's Bonner, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Elton.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well
Kansas
keep
City
it simple.
foul call.
Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Griffin's checked in for Kansas City.
Now,
ABC passes to Z.
Griffin.
To the middle. To the left side wing. It's stolen by Little. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And there's a whistle. That goes on Z.
Number 43.
That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Griffin against Muhammad. Griffin passes to Nixon. Clock at 4. Another three for Kansas City.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Kansas City ahead as they end the first quarter on a 14-6 run. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment.
Make some noise for your Kansas City answer.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Kansas City.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
Boston trails by 8. On the floor for Boston. They've got the chosen one. Also the eraser out there. And it's Muhammad in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Nixon, guarded by Holmes. Fires the three. Oh, good on that one. And it's Boston the other way. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Here's the chosen one. That one a little long.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Here's Griffin. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Outside Teague. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Teague's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Holmes. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Pulls up on the wing. They get it again.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Here's Nixon. Another three for Kansas City.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
Ryan passes to Muhammad. Here's Bryan, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
When you think of half-court offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And the basket is good. He's got 9.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And so it's Boston with it, following the score by Kansas City. And Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Guarded by Holmes. Here's Bonner, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Pass to the chosen one. Griffin against Muhammad. 5 on the clock. Here's the chosen one. Kept alive by Boston. Kansas City leading by 12. Teague finds Griffin. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Kansas City shooting their first free throws of the night.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Boston again missing.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Dishes it to Bonner. Griffin trying to get open. Bonner's shot good. Bonner's got 10 points in the game.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Boston making some changes. Z's checked in for the chosen one, and ABC subbed in for the eraser. ABC passes to Z to end the run. Boston getting another chance here. Muhammad, no good.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Teague can't hit.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Right wing. Maury traps in the tray.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Kansas City leading by 13. Outside for Griffin. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Griffin's got 5 points in the quarter.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Z. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Kansas City shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
At the line for
First one falls for Little. He's checked in for Kansas City. Bryant comes in for T. Boston making a switch here. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now. Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
And so Kansas City now following the 3-pointer by Boston. Griffin trying to get open. Yes, that goes in. He's got 12.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's Z. Nice ball movement by Boston. The pass to Wheeler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Bonner. Rebounded by Kansas City. Bonner's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated.
2 minutes remaining.
Draymond Green says
2 minutes.
it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, that's you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you.
Team foul.
Boston shooting their first free throws of the game.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
And those aren't the kind of numbers they can afford to repeat throughout this season.
And the first one drops. And Kansas City making a change here. So he gets them both. Kansas City leading by 17. Passes it to Nixon. Fires the three. And Boston with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Bryant. Boston again missing. For Kansas City, they've gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Pass to ABC. From 8, and Griffin sends it back. And Kansas City pushing it up now. And 1:01 left to play in the first half. Now here's T. Not a lot of room. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
He came into that second quarter determined to throw the ball inside, and it's paying off.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. 52 seconds left now here in the second. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Maury, and it's Griffin with the rebound. Kansas City leading by 22. And it's slammed in by T.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for him so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's rebounded by Teague. And it's Teague with the ball, but he brings it up for Kansas City. They lead by 24, their biggest margin.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Here's ABC. Got it off in time, and the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. And so it's Kansas City ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. Right back after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Boy, a lot of energy in this arena tonight. The hometown fans getting after it. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaquille O'Neal's here. So is Kenny the Jet Smith. Checking out Kansas City. Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
They played smart. They took their time and limited mistakes. When you value each possession, you eventually will get the shot you want. But when you lose the ball, you have no control over the destiny.
Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
Just bad interior defense from them throughout the half. They're getting pushed around, allowing easy looks. That's the kind of D I love to face. I've had at least 30 by now, guys.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Make some noise for your Kansas
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Now, here's Holmes. Griffin out there with Bonner. And it's Sullivan in at the three. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
And so Kansas City now, after the basket by Boston, sinks the triple. He's got 22.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Boston shooting 47%, pretty solid. The pass to Bryan. To the inside. Here's Wheeler. And it's Griffin with the rebound.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
And he gets the bucket.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
Second team foul.
Out left to the wing. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Bryan.
Boston foul. Wheeler. Second.
ABC's checked in for Bonner.
Substitution for your Kansas City team.
They are enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Teague drives in, and it's slammed in by Teague.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Austin with the ball, following the score by Kansas City. Holmes uses the glass to finish the layup. Holmes got his third basket of the night right there. For Kansas City, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Pass to Cox. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Cox has got his first 2 points of the night.
Those defenders just looked a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And it goes down 2 points.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now, here's Holmes. He's got 6. Passes it to Bryan for the 3. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Griffin's got his 5th rebound in this one. When you were playing, social media wasn't a thing. Now that you see it through your eyes, how has that changed the game?
I think it's changed it exponentially, and in many ways it's been good in terms of more people being able to be connected. You can expose more people to more of the beauty of the game. For marketing, I think it's terrific when you talk about video clips and all of the different kinds of content you can create and share globally around the game. The challenge, though, for the players is making sure that they keep the main thing, keep first things first, and not allow the noise of the internet and social media to be a distraction.
Little, he's checked in for Teague. Here's the chosen one. Pass to Bryan. Shot clock at 6. Here's the chosen one. No one near him. And he hits the jump shot. The chosen one's got his second bucket tonight.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Here's Bryan, and it's Boston with another. Enzo Bryant will bring it up for Kansas City, and that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Here's Sullivan. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And how about a year ago? 82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable when he went to the line.
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
Z's checked in for Boston. Here's the chosen one. Here's Muhammad. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Did you just see what I saw? I mean, that move was out of this world.
Executed, don't you think, to perfection, Greg. I mean, he had the rim in his sights and was not going to be stopped.
And finishes with force. Boy, you got to love that. Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
Good on the bucket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
So it's Boston now, following the score by Kansas City. The chosen one passes to Wheeler. To the paint. Muhammad inside. Griffin's there. That one off the back iron and out.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you. Here's Z, following the score by Kansas City. Here's Wheeler.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Rebounded by Kansas City. Cox has got 4 rebounds in this game. Picked away. He's got a clear path. Here's Muhammad. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, so often we see this, transition buckets off turnovers.
And we know turnovers are painful and costly. You get loose with the ball on one end and get punished on the other end.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Z.
Team foul.
That's foul number 2 for him. And Kansas City making a change here. Honors checked in. Little passes to Nixon. Outside for Griffin. Shot clock at 5. And Kansas City misses again. For Boston, they've gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. And Kansas City pushing it up now. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
First personal foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Kansas City.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And they've also made a point to protect the rim tonight. All game long, they've been challenging or blocking shots.
Teague is checked in for Kansas City. And there's the pass to the chosen one. Down low, here's Harlan. Rebounded by Kansas City. 51 seconds left here in the third quarter. To the middle. Here's Griffin. Muhammad pulls it in. Muhammad's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him.
Kansas City foul call.
For Boston, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Team foul. Shooting for Boston.
He's off on the first. So both teams changing it up here. And the second free throw, good. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Here's Nixon. He's got 19. From deep three-point range, that shot no good. Boston shooting the ball around 43% from the floor so far in the third quarter. Pass to ABC. Takes the 3. Tries again. Here's Muhammad, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul.
49.
You can't be pretty, though, with those second chance opportunities. I mean, just put it in the basket.
And so it's Kansas City, leading by a full. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the floor for Boston. Barry is out there with ABC. Then there's Muhammad. Then it's Young. And it's Dennis in at the 4 spot. Now, here is Webb. Kicks it to Bryant. Off target from three-point range.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Young, good.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. And it's Bryant missing. And so Young will bring it up for Boston. To the wing right side. With options like the G League Ignite team, fewer players feel they have to go to college. Would you have been tempted by those options?
I don't think I would have been personally, Kevin, but I do like the fact that there are other pathways to the NBA. College is not for everybody. I think it's one of the surest ways to develop as a person and your game, but it's not for everybody. So I like the fact that there are other pathways to get to the NBA.
Muhammad against Griffin. Here's Barry. And that one is off. And Kansas City will go the other way with it. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Passes to Nixon. 6 to shoot. Drills the three-pointer. Nixon's got 22.
This guy is simply having a great game from outside.
Boston shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Young outside with some arc. Here's Barry. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Third personal foul, second team foul. Shooting for Boston, Barry. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making 6 figures to play basketball. I bet you wouldn't have minded that in your time, would you?
I tell you what, it beats delivering the newspaper, right? It's still fresh and developing, but a lot of different opportunities are emerging.
Z's checked in for Muhammad. Lays it up and banks it in. 28 points for him.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early, and just one more will put him over the limit.
Pass to Z. Here's Blunt, defended by Griffin. It's Young on the wing. Tipped away. Out of bounds. Kansas City takes possession.
Kansas City team ball.
For Kansas City, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And the pass to Nixon. Griffin with it. And he uses the glass on the lane.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Pass to Z. Here's Barry. Fades and shoots. Boston again missing. For Kansas City, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Inside to stop the run, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Now, here is Young. Z, the pass to Blunt. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Great D that time from Griffin. Griffin draws the double. Passes it to Nixon. Griffin down low. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Barry, the pass to Young. Here's Barry. Here's Blunt. Pass to Young. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
We know, Greg, the league trending towards small ball, but some teams are having success playing 2 bigs up front.
And I think the key is having versatile big men. If they can space the floor and play in space, also be able to cover smaller players, why not get the added rebounding and rim protection?
Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Now the pass to Barry. Barry, the pass to Z. Pass to Barry. 3-pointer. Kept alive by Boston.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
For Kansas City, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
First free throw is good. And Kansas City making a change here.
2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Barry. Passes it to Z. Pass to Barry. It's Young on the wing. Teague covering. Young is double. The pass to Barry. Outside Griffin. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul, second
And for
team
coaches'
foul.
challenges, the refs review their own call.
Kansas City.
It's a little like grading your own test.
Taking 2 shots.
Maybe, Greg, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk a confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be reversed.
Well, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Great frustration right there, and I agree with you.
For Boston.
Self-control of your emotions, a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
Boston foul. Young. First personal foul, 4th team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
For Kansas City, Griffin at the line for 2.
He's off on the second. And here's Boston. Here's Blunt. He dishes it to Young. Here's Barry. Teague covering. Just 5 to shoot. And Griffin sends it back.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left here in the fourth quarter.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Barry. Pass to Blunt. Griffin with the steal. And now the fast break. Griffin with the ball. The shot from the low post is good. Griffin's got 20 points.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Kansas City.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Count that one.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
And Kansas City shooting with confidence. Wow, 66% from the floor. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Here's Blunt.
Kansas City foul called. Rucker. 3rd personal foul. 5th team foul.
That free throw, no good.
Dennis at the line for 2.
So we can't get either to fall. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for Kansas City. They've allowed just 7 points here in the 4th quarter. Here's Blunt, guarded by Webb. Blunt passes to Dennis. Here's Blunt. Pass to Dennis. Here's Barry. Can't get it to fall. And so Kansas City takes the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.